talk about a special letter from the Dean of Harvard. I should have read it when I started university, but I just found it now. There are some real treasures there. So without further ado, live your life with an open mind about the possibilities available to you, but gradually spend more and more of your time on fewer things you discover that you truly love. Your most valuable asset is your unstructured time. Unstructured time. The relationships that you form in your unstructured times with your friends, roommates, co-workers, or classmates may have even stronger influence on your later life than the commitment of your work or your studies. So, unstructured time with the right people. If you look at your life, what do you remember? What gives you the most value, the tons of value? Recognizing that flexibility in your schedule, the unstructured time in your day, that you can spend evenings with your friends rather than doing the mandatory work that you have, are all essential for you to succeed in life, of being happy. So with that, I'm challenging you and challenging myself to throw out your to-do list and instead create your get-to-do list instead. Just think about the mindset. Most of what we do outside of our jobs, we do it because we want to do it, not because we are in any tangible way of rewarding it. Just pure joy. Try to approach everything you do with this mindset. You get to do that. It should be on the get-to-do list, not like a mandatory to-do list. Look at the waves. Almost like jet skiing. Okay, example time. Don't finish with a task or a lunch or exercise just because you can. Instead, take your time. Base your decision on what is the most beneficial to you. Here is an example. The waves again. If you could finish an intensive Spanish course in 1 month or do a 3-month half-intensive one, the latter one might bring you more benefit, more to the table. Since you slowed down the pace, it enables you to really engage and emerge into the culture and vibe of Spanish. On the other hand, if you decide to finish earlier, you might want to use that extra time to take off. Maybe you travel to Spain or get engaged with the local expats, just digging deeper in the field of your interest. That brings us to a very important point. Dare to travel. I just don't understand people who don't. Study or work abroad, it can provide a new perspective that brings into a sharper focus of what you should be doing in life, but more importantly, what you should not be doing. Being Scared, Use Fear Setting by Tim Ferriss to face the worst possible outcome and see that most likely there is nothing permanent damage of it, but the rewards are high. Watch Tim Ferriss's TED video on that. You know what? Maybe I should do a YouTube challenge about what is that I fear the most. Something about should be a YouTube challenge like slowing down and what is that I fear the most. I could write it down, what's the possible outcome, and then just share it. Why not? One thing I want to address is that making difficult decisions such as taking some time off will put you in very serious discussions with your loved ones who have all the good intentions but may look at your decision as a failure. You should know your whys. Don't be afraid to change your career path of your life direction. The balance is between the disadvantages and the fear opposed to the opportunity of the joy. Choose interesting activities, the ones that interest you, and you will become a more interesting person. Don't ignore your health, physical, emotional. Your mind and body will break down if you don't relax. Exercise, eat well, and most of all, sleep. Sleep is so important. Give yourself a break. Get a good night's sleep. Take a few hours just to go to a movie or a rock concert. Go outside. Here, right? Read a novel. Take a nice walk in nature. Hang out with friends. Plan dinners, breakfast. Explore your neighborhood with the people who work at the local store. Anything. It not only won't hurt you, but most likely will improve your performance. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Nothing is perfect, right? Life is complicated and every failure offers constructive lessons about yourself. Do the things you love, as Kevin Kelly says. Do the things you love even if you are not the best at them. Just summing up the letter of the Dean of Harvard. At the 25th reunion of the Harvard students, when they come back, what they say that they don't remember the courses or what the materials that they learned most likely, but what they remember is their friends, their mentors, their outside activities that they did. Something to think about.